Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So, in the previous video or in the previous lecture we have started the lesson number 1, and the name of the lesson was food. And where does it come from? Okay students, so in the previous video or in previous lecture, first we have studied its introduction. So, in the introduction, we have seen that what is food, what it is help for, and all the things. So, first we have seen if we need energy, or first we have to do any of the work with our body, or we have to like playing, walking, running, and etc. etc. We have to do any work by our body. We need energy, and energy comes from the food. Okay students, so what we have seen, energy comes from the food. Energy comes from food. Okay, so in any test or exam you have it will be asked that where does the energy comes from. So we have to write the answer food, and there are different types of food. Okay, and from which place we get the food? From animals and from plants. Okay students, so introduction, in the introduction we have seen that the food, if we need energy, we have to inhale the food. If we eat food, it helps us to give us energy, and also we have seen the point that it repairs the tissues of our body. Okay students, and secondly we have seen the food helps us to stay healthy. Okay, then we have seen was food from plants. Okay students, this next we have studied was food from plant. So food from plants means the food which we get by plants, these are known as, which we get is known as food from the plants, the plant which is get from the food. Okay students, so in that we have seen that roots, stems, leaves, etc. etc. I have written here that what we get from what. Okay, let me take an example of it. From the roots, we get sweet potatoes, carrot, etc. And from the stem we get potato and ginger. etc. Okay, now from leaves, so from the leaves we get cabbage, and mint, etc. And from flowers, so from flowers we get cauliflower, banana, etc. And from fruits, there are different types of fruits we get from some trees, some plants, and etc, etc. So this all we have seen in the previous video, like food from the plants. From the roots we get sweet potato, carrot, etc. From stem we get potatoes, ginger, etc. Leaves, cabbage, mint and all, etc. Flowers, cauliflower, banana. Okay students? Okay, now we will see further. So now we will see fruits. So we also get fruits from the plants like tomato, ladyfinger and all the things. Okay, let me write the examples of it. So these are the some fruits which we get from the plants. Okay students, so fruits are also gets from the plants and foods have one or more seeds in it. Okay students, now what we have seen in this foods from the plant, first we have seen roots, then stems, leaves, then flowers and fruits. Okay, now we will see seeds. So seeds, the seeds which we get from the plants are mung and all the pulses. Okay, let me write an example of it. So I would write the examples of it. So seeds, mung, kidney beans and chickpea are seeds of plants are called pulses. Means in your test or examination there will be a definition what are pulses. So you have to write down that mung, kidney beans and chickpea are the seeds of the plants are called pulses. Means there are different seeds and are called different ways. So here is wheat, maize and rice are also called seeds and called cereals. So there are the types of seeds and which is given below here. Okay students, so next we will see species. So this is also a type of seeds. There are also in the seeds but they are called species. Okay, now let's see that. So seeds of cumin, pepper, fenugreek and cardamom are eaten as spices. So, spices means we all know that black pepper, all the mari masalas we put in the vegetables or making the food, that we uses these spices, and the seeds of this are seeds of pumpkin, pepper, fenugreek and cardamom are eaten as spices. So, these are all the spices that we used in making food. So, first we have seen that seeds like mung, kidney beans and chickpea are seeds of plants are called pulses. Means these seeds of plant are called pulses, and this wheat, maize and rice are also seeds called cereals. Means this is also a seeds but are called cereals. Seeds of cummins, pepper, fenugreek and cardamom are eaten as spices. So, these are also the seeds of this are used as spices which we used in our daily life. And now we will see some textual points of it. I have written most of the point over here, but so in the seeds, mung, kidney beans and chickpea are the seeds of plants and are called pulses. Wheat, maize and rice are also seeds called cereals. Seeds of cummins, pepper, fenugreek and cardamom are eaten as spices. Here there are the pictures of it. See, beetroot, carrots, from the plants we get roots from the beetroots, carrot, from the stem we get potatoes, ginger, from the leaves we get spinach, lettuce. There is a diagram over here. So, we also eat some seeds after they sprout. Sprouted seeds are very healthy. From sprouted, we first soak the seeds in water and then after few hours drain the water and leave them till they germinate. We may eat sprout either cooked or uncooked. Moong dal, chickpea and beans are common seeds that we sprout and eat. So, there is one activity also, so that you will see by yourself. It is easy. If you will read this one time, then you will get it that what it is saying. So, now we will see food from the plants, but before that I will give you a homework of the points from the food from the plants. Okay students, before we start food from the animals, I will give you homework of food from the plants and you have to do it. So, question 1, I will give you homework as the topic completes and I will give you homework of that topic. Okay, and if you will start next topic, then we will give homework from next topic. Okay students, I will give you topic wise homework. Question 1, write the name of parts of the parts of the plants that we eat. So, you have to write down that from which part I will give you a name of vegetables or fruits or etc. You have to find out from which part of the plant it comes from. So the first one is carrot, second one is cauliflower, third it is potato, fourth Spanish, fifth beetroot, sixth tomato, seventh kidney beans, okay. So in your homework you have to write down this, write down the name of the parts of the plants that we eat. Okay, so carrot, from which part of the plant we get? Cauliflower, from which part of plant we get? Potato, from which part? Spanish, from which part? Beetroot, from which part? Tomato, from which part? Kidney beans, from which part? So this is the question 1 of your homework. As the topic will complete, I will give you example, homework of that topic. So now we will start the new topic, that is food from the animals. Okay students? So food from the animals. So food from the animals. So first of all we will see what is this. So food from the animals, the food we get from the animals, okay, that is food from the animals. Like we would take all the non-veg food, okay, this all non-veg food is come from the animals, okay, like meat, chicken, etc, etc. Now okay, we will see that. So in this there are also we will take the example that not all the animals that we eat are in the non-veg, there are also types. So if we take an example, milk, so it comes from the cow or buffalo. So it also we drink, means this food, milk comes from the animals, okay, milk come from the animals. And honey which also comes from the animals, bees, okay, bees collect the honey and make a honeycomb, and we take from the honeycomb. And the next example is egg. We get egg from the chicken, okay. So the next example is cheese, butter, curd, okay, these are made from the milk only. Okay, we will see. Okay, first of all we will write here the examples of it. Milk, honey, then curd, cheese, butter, etc. So these are the examples which from the animals we take it, like milk, honey, curd, cheese, butter, etc. These do not harm the animal, okay, but we also consume some non-veg foods. These are not non-veg food, but this we get from the animals. These are not non-veg food, but this we get from the animals, okay. Next, meat. So meat we get from the goat, okay, goat, chicken, fish, etc. So where does the meat, from where the meat is we take from goat, chicken, fish, etc. So this is all the non-veg food. And next, eggs. So from where does the egg we get? Hens, ducks, etc. The eggs we get from hens and ducks, etc. Sorry, I have made here D. The D will not come over here. Hens. Okay. So now honey. So where does the honey come from? From bee. Okay. Sorry. It is E. Bees. And then milk. It comes from cow. Buffalo, and all the goat also gives us milk. So milk, honey, curd, cheese, paneer, butter, all we get from the animals. Meat also we get from the animals like goat, chicken, fish, etc. Eggs we get from hens, ducks, etc. Honey we get from the bees. Milk we get from the cows and buffaloes. So now we will see some textual point of it. Okay. So first we get food such as meat, eggs, honey, milk, cheese, butter and curd from the animals. Okay. So now meat, we get meat of animals such as goat, chicken, fish and prawns. Eggs, we get eggs from birds such as hens, ducks, geese. Eggs are a rich source of protein and vitamins. Honey, we get honey from beehives, okay, which are made by bees to store the nectar of the flower in the form of honey. Honey is a sweet liquid and is also considered to be healthy for our body. Okay. Milk, we get milk from the animals such as cows, buffalo, goats. Milk is a rich source of calcium, vitamins, proteins, therefore it is considered nutritious food. So milk is considered as nutritious food. Okay, and see here there are some pictures of chicken, fish, prawns, eggs, honey, milk. Okay, so the next point is milk is used to make many other products which are called dairy products. Okay, dairy products like some common dairy products are paneer, cheese, cream, butter, ghee and curd. Paneer is made by adding lemon juice or vinegar to hot milk. So, if in a hot milk we add lemon or vinegar, so the paneer is formed. Cheese is prepared by curding, separating into solid and liquid part of the milk. We get cream from the top fatty layer of the milk, means the top layer of the milk from which we get cream. Butter is made by crushing fresh cream, means that which we take out the creams, and when it is crushed then we get the butter. Ghee is made by heating butter, means butter is formed. First of all, cream is formed, by crushing that butter is formed, but when the butter is heated, the ghee is formed. So, here it is written ghee is made by heating butter. We can prepare curd at home by adding a small sample of curd in warm milk. So, if we have to prepare curd, so we have to put a sample of curd from in a hot milk. So, and leaving it undisturbed, the sample of curd contains bacteria which turns the milk into curds. Okay. So, in all these things, the food from the animals, we know that the food which comes from the animal are the food from the animals, like we get milk, honey, curd, cheese, butter, etc. So, meat, where does the meat come from? Which animals? Goats, chicken, fish, etc. Eggs, where does the eggs comes from? Hens, ducks, etc. Honey comes from bees. Milk comes from cow and buffalo. So, these are the examples from which we get the food from the plants. The food which is some milk is known as nutritious food. So, now the homework of this is from the milk food from the animals is, please note down this. Okay, so please note down your homework of this topic, food from the plants. So, here the question 2 is of homework. Name any two animals that gives the following. Name any two animals that gives us the following. So, first, meat. Second, eggs. Third, milk. So, you have to give the examples that you have to write two animals name from which we get meat, eggs, milk. Okay, up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye, and please compulsory do the homework. Okay, bye.